Please tell me the microphone's clear now. Please tell me the microphone's clear now. Hello, everybody. Hope you guys are all doing well today. And please let me know, is the microphone working fine today? See, we've got some people in the chat already. Oh. As we've got Gold Gem, hello, Autobot Unit 37, and what WP Player 06. Airgate's playing now, it's gone. Yeah, but okay, let's see. So let me just check. Is the microphone? Hold on. It's working now? Okay, that's good, that's good. See, a pilot man and a fox boy walk into a bar. Which fox boy are we talking here? Michael, I know a few. What do? They just sit down and play Great Balls of Fire on the piano? Who knows, man, who knows. But anyways, guys, I'm glad the microphone seems to be working again. Because, man, that was a real drama. Like, I could not believe... I'm not sure what the deal was. I think it was just a glitch with, Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, shoot. Get out of here. I think it might have been a glitch with OBS, I think. Like, cause I did a screen recording of it before before the stream started, and it seemed to come through clear. So I'm not sure what happened last stream. It was just a big glitch, I guess. Like, cause I did an audio recording on Audacity. I don't think it was. I'm not sure. I'm just trying to kill time while while SFM turns on. Let's see. Hi, Rui. Hello, Olivia. Good to see you. It's been a little while since I've seen you here. I mean, I know I've been talking to you a bit on Discord and everything, but it's been a while since you showed up to one of my streams. How did I get my Forces avatars into your videos? So I use this add-on on Source Filmmaker called Avatar Mania, I think it's called. And yeah, that's how there's like a tutorial and everything, and it's how you can get any custom Forces OC you want into SFM. So it's not that hard, really. But, anyways, also let me know, guys, is the music too loud? Like, I should clear that up. Like, is the volume okay? Okay, because, anyways, but today we're working on, something a little bit similar to Sonic Revolution. Like I said, it's funny, I forgot to, put a community post up that, say that I was streaming, so I see there's not a huge deal of people in here right now, so we'll see what happens, but... We'll see. Nope, it's fine. Okay, that's good. What did I think of Rise of the Beasts? Gold Gem, I talked about Rise of the Beasts in the last stream I did, so if you want to hear my thoughts, go into there. It's sort of towards the second half of the stream where I talked about that. Optimus and Robotnik arguing each other, cause Rodimus and Sage to have a date. What? What about Unit? I do not know what you're thinking about there, but that just sounds weird. No offense, but yeah. But anyways, guys, so... as you can probably tell by the thumbnail of this stream, basically, I'm going to be... oh, hold on. Yep, there it goes. Again, my mic's still got the peaking problem, it seems. Okay, finally I can change this over now. There we go, okay. Let's see, I wanted to watch the talk about the USA stream, but I popped in right before you ended the stream. Oh, really? I'm sorry, Livy, but, yeah, anyway. But yeah, so basically, guys, today's stream is going to be, basically, it's just going to be me talking about, I'm sorry guys, my mind's all over the shop today. It's going to be sort of just me recreating pictures that I took from Sonic Revolution, like with a bunch of the different content creators, with the voice actors and everything. And I'm sort of going to be remaking them in 3D with my OC and sort of a respective character for them. So, as you guys can probably see on the thumbnail, they're kind of blurred out a little bit, and that's just because I've showed my face before on Twitter, so I'm not too fussy about showing it here, but I'm trying to build up to that. Let's just say that much. But, I see Anti just came in. Hello. But yeah, so basically we're going to be recreating a couple of renders here today. I've got my phone pulled up next to me with the respective pictures. So this should be pretty fun, I reckon. We'll see how it goes. I'm pretty excited to remake these today. And yeah, so similar to what I do with random renders, I'll put them up on my community tab, on my Twitter page, and I'll even put them on Discord as well. So basically, now it should be clear. if you guys go follow me on Twitter, I'll put the comparison up on there. Oh, is it peaking again? Yeah, Jesus, the mic, yeah. Apologies about the sudden peak there. Again, it's still got the peaking issue where it just surges to 100. I'm not sure why, but anyway. Let's see. Where's Sonic in the order? What's episode 4? Yeah, Michael said there, WPlay06, just be patient, mate. Episode 3 literally just came out. I'm currently just waiting for my voice cast to do their thing. So, like, yeah, episode 4 is still quite a ways off. So, please just ask for your patience. That's all I ask for, guys. Animating's not easy. Like, this stuff takes time. So, yeah, just be patient with me. Alright, but enough chit-chat. I think we need to get into this now. So, who should I start with, I wonder? Let's see. Hello, folks. Hello, Rui. Hey, Shredder Drake. Need to head out around 11 due to some work experience. Okay, no worries there, Livy. That's totally fine. Well, let's see. Who should I start with? Let's start with... Let's start with... I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think which picture I should start with here. That was the first one I saw. Yeah, we'll start with this one. Okay, right here, guys. So we're gonna do the one with myself and Pete Capella, who is the voice of Silver in Sonic 06. So this is gonna sort of become my OC and Silver in a way. Let's see. I guess episode 4 is coming in 3 months. Shredder Drake, I cannot confirm nor deny that. But I will say this: episode 4, it's gonna be the longest one yet. So it'll probably be longer than 3 months. It might even be like 4 or 5, maybe even 6 months. I can't guarantee anything at this point. It just depends how long it takes. But yeah, so it's still a ways off, guys. So yeah, just don't expect it. Don't expect it in the. Well, I say do expect it. It's definitely coming, but don't expect it in the next month or whatever. It's still a long way off. Okay, so let's get Silver here. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Now, do I need to scale up a little bit? No, I think we're good. And I'll put some lights in here as well, because right now this room looks kind of bland, if I'm honest. Let's see. Videos and animation takes time to create, and Rui is a master. Oh, thank you, Livy. That's really kind. Also, hello to Keyseek, who just came in. Good to see you, mate, as always. Okay, so I'm going to sort of attempt to remake this from... I just sort of put the table in there to try and showcase that it's like in a room. So I'm going to sort of attempt to remake this as the best I can. Okay. Let's see. So let's see. I'm trying to replicate this as closest to what Pete and I did. And yeah, but that was still really cool getting to meet everyone there. Like, the real big surprise for me was Jason Griffith, because he's my favorite voice for Sonic and Shadow, like the official one. So... like, yeah, he was a real nice surprise and like everything, but it was still cool meeting them all. Like Pete, Ryan, and Jason, they're just the nicest guys you could ever meet. So, and it's fine. It's such kind of accurate, Silver being a little bit shorter, because Pete actually, when you look at the real photo, I'm like a solid like 4 or 5 inches taller than Pete IRL. So, it's interesting. I think when I shared the pictures on Twitter, it surprised a few people how tall I was. Like, I remember when I shared them around, my Amy voice actress doing the meme queen came out, replied saying like, "Oh my god, dude, you're so tall," something like that. I mean, yeah, I am 6'2", so I am pretty tall, but yeah. Believe it or not, guys, I am like, you know, my parents are both real short though. Like, I became the tallest in the family when I turned 14, and that was like 7 years ago. Let's see. If you're animating a series, you know it ain't easy. Yeah, it's never easy animating a series. It's not for everyone either. Like, it takes a lot of time and commitment. Like, so, like, it's not just something you can just sort of, like, snap your fingers and make, unfortunately. Like, it's not like a gaming video where you, like, spend, like, a few hours recording something, then you just sort of chop it up and turn it into a highlight reel. It's very, very different. Okay, and should I put a rig on for this? Yeah, it's probably too late now. Okay, again, so let's see. I need to try and get his... It's good having a reference here, if I'm honest. Okay, so his hips need to be a bit more this way. I'm trying to replicate this as close as I can. It's funny, I actually told everyone that I probably would do this when I got home, so... yeah. But also, I'm curious, how many of you guys saw the latest animation that I put up? It's done okay here on YouTube. It's got like, I think, just under 3,000 views. But oh my god, guys, I shared it on Twitter as well, because that way I was able to tag Ryan and Pete as well. And oh my god, guys, it went crazy on Twitter. It got like the attention of not only Ryan and Pete, but also the attention of the Sonic Revolution team. Pretty much everyone that went. Oh my god, guys, it went crazy. Like, it went viral on Twitter. Like, and everyone was just so nice. Like, everyone was just saying such positive things. Like, I was even in Emmy's stream last night, and oh, did it pick again? No, we're good. But yeah, I was in Emmy's stream last night, and people saw me come in, and they started talking about it, and Emmy's like, wait, you made an animation? And they told her what it was, and she's like, oh yeah, I did see that. That was amazing. And like, yeah, so it really, like, pretty much everyone that went to Revolution saw it. Like, it was crazy. Haven't seen it. Or Michael, I think you'd enjoy it. I know you like Silver a lot, so I think you'd probably enjoy it for what it is. Hi Rui, how are you, dude? Does it truly take 4 months for the 4th episode Sonic and the Autobots to be done? Damien Chang, animation takes a long time. I can never really confirm how long something's gonna take. Previous episodes took about like 4 months roughly, but episode 4, this one, as I said earlier, this is gonna be the longest one yet. Like, the script itself is already like a solid 5 more pages in length, so it's yeah, this next episode is probably going to take me longer than normal, maybe like 5-6 months, I'm not sure, but hey, you know, we'll see how long it takes. I'm really excited. I've been getting a lot of assets into Blender and everything for it. I've been preparing really hard for it, sort of like, you know, once I get the lines from my very talented voice cast, I'll yeah, get right to work on it. Speaking of which, I see True Blue's in the chat. Hey Blue, good to see you as always, mate. See who else did come in. Alistor6531 came in. Hello. And who else we got? Hey, we just watched the new Transformers movie and I gave it a 5-star. Oh, Rise of the Beast. Yeah, it's really good. Like, yeah, Rise of the Beast is without a doubt my favorite live-action Transformers film yet. If you guys haven't seen it, go watch it. It's awesome. It's film of the year for me so far. That is subject to change though, maybe. Like, there's a couple of other good movies coming out this year. Like, I'm really excited for Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning. That comes out next month. That actually comes out the same day Sonic Prime drops, and honestly, I think I'm going to ditch Sonic Prime and go watch that instead. I'm sorry, I'm just a really big Mission Impossible fan, so yeah, like, I'm looking forward to that one. So we get this, get the eyes converged a little bit. Yeah. What's the most goofy video you made? Goofy video? I'm not sure, really. Maybe... Oh, I'm gonna say use Vector's head, probably. It was like a Toy Story 2 parody I did. Which is, that one was pretty funny in my opinion. It was an idea that spawned on a live stream once, and I just kind of thought, you know, I love this idea so much, I'm just gonna turn it into something. And look, I'm not gonna... I know here, like, his foot's bleeding in here, but... You know, you can't see that here, and, you know, it's just gonna be like, you know... It's just gonna be the same here. So I'm trying to replicate... Okay, so let's get Silver going here. Let's see. Where's Blaze the Cat? Again, Autobot Unit. This is a remake from a picture I got with the Silver VA, Pete Capella, at Sonic Revolution. So Blaze will not be in this one. Don't get me wrong, I love Blaze as a character. She's probably my favorite female Sonic character. But, no, she won't be in this. Okay, so right now I'm just doing Pete, and I've got lots of other pictures lined up here, so we could be here a little bit. I'll probably stop the stream at 2 hours like I normally do, but I'll still go on and make the other ones that we don't get round to, but we'll see how we go. Most of them are they're not really super dynamic, so yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay, so I need to bring Pete in a little bit. Pete. I say Pete. I need to bring Silver in, sorry. Let's see. What doesn't help is how, okay, it might make Silver a little bit bigger, actually, because he's a bit shorter here. I know in the photo, like, I'm like a solid 5 inches taller than Pete, IRL, but still, this is like a bit too small, so let's just raise him up to about here. That's better. Let's see. Can I go? Let's see. What if I go with maybe a 5? Yep, that should do. The quills kind of make up for it in the end. Let's see. Who's your favorite male Sonic character? That would be Sonic Livy. He's my favorite overall. Just, he's being a big, he's a big inspiration to me, and yeah, I've just loved him from a young age for so many years. Okay, so silver needs to be, okay, spine needs to be. I'm trying to replicate this as close as I can. Yeah, let's get the foot here. Okay, it's kind of weird how the head bleeds in again. This is sort of Sonic characters and their, yeah. But I mean, I'm not complaining if it drops close to my birthday. Or what did you say, Michael? Hold on. It's kind of really funny. You would think that the next season of Sonic Prime would drop this month since it's the anniversary of Sonic series. Oh, also, wait, your birthday's in July as well, Michael? That's cool. Well, I've met so many people who like share a birthday in July with. It's crazy. Yeah, it's the crazy thing, guys. Like, literally, my birthday's just right around the corner. It's like 2 weeks away. I'll probably do a stream when we get there. Okay, so... recently started to like Sonic a bit more due to the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Yep. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I know so many people who have a birthday in July. It's crazy. Okay, I might see. Let's see. Yeah, it is. Okay, there you go, Mike. Let's see. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Blue, as you just said there, Doom's got one in July as well, actually. I remember she and I were talking about that. Like, I think she said I can't remember. It was like ages ago. And like she said in a tweet or something, her zodiac was a Cancer. I'm like, oh, you're a Cancer too? And yeah, we just kind of found out our birthdays are like 3 days apart or something like that. Because for those who don't know, my birthday's July 5th. Or for most Americans, that's the 4th of July. So when you guys are celebrating fireworks, I'm busy celebrating a day older. Let's see. 1st of July. Oh, your brother's birthday's 1st of July. Again, there's so many birthdays in July. And I don't get it, dude. There's just so many birthdays in July. It's crazy. I suppose if you're an American, that's kind of useful because you get your birthday in summer. Not for me. It's freezing cold here at the moment. The temperatures have the nights have been getting pretty cold here lately. Having the electric blanket on and everything, so... Anyway. Dust in the Wind has one. Kayan as well. Oh yeah, that's right. Kayan's got a birthday in July as well. Like, it's crazy, guys. How many birthdays are in July? I don't get it. I think I've got like 3 mates who have got birthdays in July as well. It's like, I don't know, dude. It's ridiculous. I think anyway. Okay, so that's over here. Can I bring him in a bit? Yeah, no, I'm gonna bring him in closer. I don't even care if his leg bleeds in here, because as you guys can see here, like, it's really gonna be sort of upper from here. So we'll just go here. Yep, there we go. Alrighty. Okay. It's over there. Okay. Again, I'll fix it up a bit in a little bit, guys. We'll see. Oh, what's this? Minty Tail. So this is basically me just recreating pictures that I've got from Sonic Revolution with other people, but in 3D. So right now I'm doing the one I got with Pete Capella, the voice of Silver, and I've got lots of others lined up. Like, I've got Jason lined up, I've got Ryan lined up, Emmy, Steve of Bellina Productions, the whole team of 182. I'm going to be doing... That's going to be a hard one to do. Like, because that picture's got, I think, like 6 people in there. I'm going to have to try and remember who voiced who in there. I think, I know most of them, but, you know, yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Meanwhile, me being an Aries. Oh, you're an Aries, Blue. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. I guess your birthday's in March, isn't it? Having a birthday in July was so convenient for me since it was during the summer break, which meant no school. Michael, same with me. Like I said, yes, you know, technically it's winter here in Australia, but my birthday was always on the holidays, so yeah, as you said, no school. Like, you didn't have to worry about going to school and everything. It was the best. But honestly, now that I'm out of school and graduated and everything, it's kind of a curse now because, like, you might want to go out and do something, but unfortunately, it's whatever you want to do is going to be packed beyond belief because it's, you know. Let's see. Wooey, what's up? Hello, Mr. Lurpak. Good to see you as always, mate. Just remaking some pictures from Sonic Revolution. If you want, I can send you a reference of Nate's OC. I appreciate that, Livy, but I'll just probably do Sonic for him, I think. I'll just do, like, the respective characters they play, rather than OCs. Because, like, you know, 3D models, like I'm not a modeler. I've done some 3D models. Like, you know, I did that one for you, Livy. I did that one for Michael. And I've even done one, well, I'm working on one for Doom as well. So, like, I can do some 3D modeling, but it's not something I do out of the blue. I only do it for people that's, you know, I feel like I could potentially do it for. So we'll get his arm down here a little bit. Okay. And again, guys, if you want to see the comparison images, you'll have to go follow me on Twitter. Or if you're in a Discord server with me, then I'll share them there as well. Oh, yes, here we go. I'm sorry, guys, I just had to jam there for a bit. I love Find Your Flame. Cause I've been waiting for my moment to strike. So come close, let me show you what it's like. Yeah. I'm sorry, this was my favorite song in Sonic Frontiers. Let's see. Winter. Oh yeah, Minty tells it's winter here in Australia. Like in the southern hemisphere, the seasons are opposite. Okay, so that's let's see, can I get... I'm not letting you go. This is the lesson. Will the whole world know your name? I'm sorry, guys. I suck at singing, but I did love music. Okay, now I've got to get Silver. I'm gonna have to get Silver's arm here because Pete was like pointing at me when he took the photo. It was a really cool pose he did. And again, like, you know, yeah, him, Ryan, and Jason, they're just the nicest guys you'd ever meet, and I could tell they were having such a great time. And for those who don't know, I had to wait like 90 minutes in line to see him. It was worth it though. It was totally worth it. But you know, but still, yeah, that just kind of shows you how popular they were. Like, they were arguably the highlight of the convention, in my opinion. And don't get me wrong, it was so cool meeting everyone else, but still. We got everything to gain. To become everything you're not. You just give it all you got and take the pleasure with the pain, yeah. Fire Flame sucks. Fist Bump is better. Well, WPlayer06, that's really comes down to a personal preference. I kind of prefer Find Your Flame, but, I mean, if that's your opinion, if you prefer Fist Bump, that's totally fine, but yeah, just be respectful with your opinions, okay? Suck is singing, but I love music, same Rui. Yeah, Mr. Lowback, you and I are very similar, mate, in general, to be honest. We've got similar opinions on Transformers, so, yeah. In December it's summer, yeah. And believe me, I'm much more of a summer kid. Like, for those that don't know, like, summer, like, oh my god, like, I was talking about this earlier today, actually, with some people, like, my sister and I are, like, the exact opposites when it comes to seasons, like, you know, she prefers to rug up in winter, you know, put all the warm layers on and everything. Me, on the other hand, I prefer to just, like, you know, let it get really hot and go jump in the water. Like, cool off that way. 'Cause in the end, it's you and your friends. You'll find your flame. Every time I hear this song, I wonder if Infinite is also night in the Black Knight world. That'd be interesting, Minty Tales, actually. Because everyone sort of says Find Your Flame's kind of like the anti-Infinite. Which I get, it is very similar, but trust me, I'll take Find Your Flame any day over Infinite. I wasn't a huge fan of Infinite's song, to be honest. I thought it was cool when I first heard it, but over time, I just sort of got a bit sick of it. I mean, again, if you guys like Infinite's theme, that's totally cool, but, you know, it's just not really for me. Hear them, they're calling your name. 'Cause in the end, it's you and your friends. You'll find your flame. Sorry, I just had to get that out of my system. Let's see. Undefeatable is my song for Frontiers. That's the favorite of a lot. And that is still a really good song. Like, all three boss themes in Sonic Frontiers, like Undefeatable, Breakthrough It All, they're all like jams and a half. They're amazing. Oh, speak of the devil! I won't give up till the end of me. Speak of the devil. Meanwhile, Rui's eye being impaled by Silver's quill. I'm gonna fix that, Blue, don't worry. I tell you what, speak of the devil though, we were just talking about Sonic Frontier songs and we get another one. Welcome to the mind of a different kind, where we've been growing slowly. Okay, I'm gonna have to try. This will be hard with the quills, of course, but we'll see what we can do. Been down this road before, already know the story. It's funny, I remember I played this song once to one of my mates. You guys would have seen him in my videos. My mate Borderless, he's the guy that plays the White Wolf OC. Like, I played him the Sonic this song, all the 3 Sonic Frontiers boss songs. And I remember when he first heard that scream of "Face your fear" in Undefeatable, he literally just he just gulps like, what? Like, that's in a Sonic game? Like, he lost his mind, and yeah, he loved the songs, yeah. Gonna mute the stream. I want to listen to the song when I eventually play Frontiers. Yeah, no worries there, Michael. I know you still haven't played it, Michael, and I don't want to spoil it for you, but ultimately the game's been out long enough, and I just feel like it's best to just kind of keep playing. Well, just sort of let people talk about it now. Okay, and so I'm gonna fix myself a little here. There we go. I'll take what is mine. Okay, that looks better. It's not perfect, but I think that's okay. Alright, now we just need to sort of fix the faces up a little bit. Still my favorite music from Sonic Frontier. Yeah, lots of people love Undefeatable, and for good reason. It's a very close second for me, but Find Your Flame just hits me differently. I don't know why. It just does. I used to never know, but now it's crystal clear. This feeling's just a ghost. It's time to face your fear. 'Cause when your time has come and gone. In the TFR's The Beast movie, when I see that white car with the blue stripe, I keep thinking it was Jazz, but no, it's Mirage. Yeah, lots of people, I think, keep saying that it should have been Jazz Nova, and I kind of agree, but honestly, I like the change from Mirage. It gives someone else a chance in the spotlight. Okay, speaking of which, I gotta get this back up. Here we go. This looks amazing, Rui. 100 out of 10 master animation. Oh, thank you, Livy. And technically, this isn't an animation. This is just a render, but I still appreciate the kind words. Okay, now I need to get my OC's hand fixed up a little bit because he's sort of clipping into Silver's mouth there. So let's move the finger there. I'm hanging on to the other side. I won't give up till the end of May. I'm what you get when the stars come. Now face it, you're just an enemy. Running from the past is a losing game. It never brings you glory. Been down this road before. Already know the story. Alright, now I swear, if we get breaking through it all... No, okay, we're good. We got Frozen Junkyard from Team Sonic Racing. So if we got breaking through it all there, I was gonna be like, okay, this is rigged. Okay, but anyway, let's get some lights going on in here. Okay, so we'll get some lights going on in here. Okay, so it's kind of bright, yes, but I don't normally do lighting for renders, like, well, when I do the speed renders, but in this case I'm doing it because I want these to be high quality. I'm going to try and, I'll do a bit of color grading off stream as well, try and kind of, you know, match it a little. I'll put this one behind him. I'll put it up higher. There we go. Let's see. What do we have here? Vandalize is a close second. That is still a good song. It's funny, when Vandalize first came out, I think everyone was like, oh yeah, this is going to be the song of the game. And then when the boss music came out, everyone's like, nope, forget Vandalize. I mean, nothing wrong with Vandalize. It still is a really good song, but you know. Would have been a double jinx, man. I know, I was just kind of thinking maybe it would have been, but anyway. I mean, now that I've heard Find Your Flame and Undefeatable, I kind of want to hear Breakthrough It All now. That's just kind of what happens with me. When I hear a good string of songs in a certain order, I just kind of feel like, oh, now I want to hear that. Like, that's what happens when I listen to Ace Combat music sometimes. Like, I might hear, like, whoop, don't move the light. I might hear something like, I might hear Zero, and then I'll hear, like, you know, or maybe I'll hear, like, you know, 2 songs from one game and be like, oh, now I want to hear that song too. Alright, but I think this is looking good, though. I think that's the first one. That took us, what, 33 minutes? Jesus, dude, okay. So we'll do this one here. We'll call this one here. And Silver. There we go. That's the first one out of the way. My god, dude, that took way longer than expected. Let's see. What's your opinion on these Autobots, Perceptor, Springer, and Sunstreaker? Perceptor, a little bit annoying, but that's kind of his purpose, to be like the geeky scientist. Sunstreaker's a really underrated character. I love him. He's one of my favorites from G1. I can't wait for him to be in what's it called, Transformers Reactivate. He's going to be in that, which is going to be really exciting. And Springer, I think, is also a really cool addition. He was one of my more favorite characters from the second wave of G1 characters. Like, to sum it up briefly, there, Nova. Let's see. Question, how long have you been a Sonic fan for? Good question, Mindy T. Raccoon. I've been a Sonic fan since, well, I was introduced to Sonic when I was about 8. Sort of about 8 or 9. But I became a hardcore fan when I turned, I think it was like 11. Like, when I picked up Generations, that's when I became a hardcore fan, so, yeah. Alright, so that's that one out of the way. Now I'm going to do a little adjustment here. We'll move the table here, just so we can get a new render going. Right here, okay. Okay, and I'll turn these guys off. Alright. Now we'll get another one on my OC. Okay, disregard this, by the way, guys. That's for something else. I'm not sure if you guys saw, but there was a bit of a different outfit there. And it's... Oh, wait, I turned the table off. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Also, 2 days ago, I got my... Oh, wow, nice. That's cool, Mr. Lepak. I think I've seen pictures of that, actually. That's cool. Yeah, I need to get my hands on some Rise of the Beast figures. I haven't had the chance to yet. Let's see. Despite being a non-transforming Transformers figure. Oh, yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah. I got here as fast as I could. Oh, that's cool, Metal Braden. No worries, mate. So you got a new profile pic, by the way. We're doing 3D renders. Yes, Nova, but they're not requests. These are things I'm doing from Sonic Revolution. So, I think the next one I'm going to do, I'm going to get another character here. And this one might give away who I'm doing, but let's see. Who of you guys can guess who this next picture was taken with? Wild guess, you're almost 33. Close, Blue. Very close, mate. I'm almost 21. Very close, though. Again, and plus sometimes I was introduced to some of these games when it was a bit later down the track, so like a little while after they came out. Like, I didn't get Generations at launch. That was like a year later or something, so let's see. I was gonna look for Voyager class Optimus figure, watching RTB, Michael Toy Stores didn't have it in stock. Yeah, no worries. Michael and Olivia got it. Yep, it's Emmy. Yeah, so I did get a selfie with Emmy as well. Again, she was, let me get the picture up here real quick. Again, I'm not going to show you guys here because I don't have them on my computer. I've got them on my phone. But again, Emmy, yeah, like, so similar to the one with Pete's, like, Emmy, Emmy was like a bit shorter than me as well, but even shorter. Like, Emmy was like a whole head shorter than me. Again, it's nothing against Emmy or anything. Like, I know I'm just naturally tall, but whoops, what happened there? Oh, shoot, hold on. Oh boy, That can't be good. What did I just do there? Okay, hold on. That could be bad. Let's see. Nice. Let's see. 2 years older than me. Oh, so you're the same age as my sister then, Blue. I should probably work that out, actually. You said that was your thing, but anyway, shoot. Okay, I've got to get the, hold on. Windows, let's see. Motion editor, F4. Motion set editor, primary viewport, secondary viewport, console. You. Hold on, I'm gonna try and get this back real quick. I didn't mean to swipe that away. Let's see. 22 at the moment. Oh, that's cool, Livy. Means you'll be 23 later this year. Oh, let's see. Hierarchy, no. In controls, no. Seriously, how do I get this back? Do I have to drag here? Oh, there we go, finally. Yeah, okay, Crisis of It. Sorry about that, guys. Again, let's see. Hey, Rui Heisman says, have you ever heard of Sonic Forces Overcloaked? It's the best mod ever. No, I haven't, actually. I think the only Forces mod I've played is Sonic Forces Reimagined, which is kind of like a remaster of Sonic Forces or something like that. And that's actually pretty fun, to be honest. It made the levels longer and everything. It made Forces definitely, well, it sort of showed what Forces could potentially be. And you can always count on Sonic fans to be, to make something good. Because I think it's kind of crazy how good some Sonic mods can be. Like, I know Blue's in the chat at the moment. He's been working hard on a sort of a Sonic Frontiers mod pack, and he's been showing me lots of pictures, guys. It's looking really good. He's putting a lot of effort into it. Funny, speaking of Sonic Forces, I just realized the music that's playing. Hells, what are you doing with your thumb? Oh, that's just the default pose there, Minty Tails. Don't worry, I'll fix him up. You dwarf me in height, Rui, if we met IRL. Oh, really? I mean, yeah, like I said, I'm 6'2", and again, I'm the tallest in my family, or in my immediate family. And so, yeah. And again, I don't get it from my parents. Like, they're both, with all due respect to my parents, they're both pretty short. Like, my dad's 5'8", my mom's 5'6". I think my sister's about my dad's height, I think. But yeah, like, I think one of the tallest people at the convention. There were some people around my height, but I think maybe some were a bit taller than me, but I was definitely one of the tallest people at Revolution. Oh, by the way, almost done with editing of episode 1 if you want to reveal the show and talk about it. Well, let's see. Well, I would like to maybe reveal that, Blue. However, then again, I think it would be better if you revealed it, though, because it is your series, like, you're making it, so if you want to go ahead and reveal it in the chat, by all means, so and I can sort of back up on that, because I don't really want to steal your glory. Let's see. What have I missed since last time? Nothing much, Roy Python. We're just, remaking some pictures here from Sonic Revolution. Let's see. I'm probably going to stream a bit longer than 2 hours. Maybe we'll see how long this takes, but, more than the regular 2 hours that I normally do, but we'll see what happens. Also, hello to Wolf Lightning who just came in. I don't know, is this your first time here at a stream? Might be. I love your videos, they're awesome, keep it up. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, now this one was a bit different because, let's see. Yeah, okay, so I'll put Tails, or slash Amy, right here in front. And Amy was lovely. She was just really kind, and yeah. Like, I remember when I popped in into her stream last night. I popped in and said hello, and like yeah, just sort of gave my regards, and yeah, she said it was really awesome to meet someone outside of the country. Because I remember because that was like one of the first things I did. Every time I sort of said hello to someone, I always said I'd come from Australia. And everyone was just kind of like, what, from Australia? Bro, that's crazy. Like, everyone couldn't really believe that someone had come all that way. But hey, like, trust me. Revo's been on my bucket list for years, and I was so glad to finally tick it off. Like, I'm already kind of contemplating heading back next year, maybe. I think it's just because now I've sort of forged some good connections over there now, so, you know, it might even be easier the second time around, but, okay, hold on, is she doing that correctly? Okay, no, actually, sorry, hold on. Her hand should be, Let's see. Her hands have to be... Well, I say hers when it's tails. I'm referring to Amy, of course. Hands got to be like this. No spoilers for Rise of the Beast, Decepticons forever. Okay, so if you haven't seen Rise of the Beast yet, Roy Python, okay, sure, no worries. Again, I'm keeping it easy on Rise of the Beast spoilers, but yeah, just as a general rule of thumb, though, guys, maybe take it easy. I know we were kind of talking about it a little earlier, but yeah, just take it easy on Rise of the Beast for the next week or so. But then once the film's been out for a while, then we can probably start talking about it once most people have seen it. Because the good thing with Rise of the Beast is that it's a movie, not a game, so you don't have to. So it's not as expensive to go experience it. And it's only 2 hours. It's not like you have to play through the whole thing over a couple of day period. Let's see. Optimus and Rise of the Beast is pretty much a mix of TF Prime Optimus, Bayverse Optimus, IDW Optimus, and Netflix Trilogy Optimus. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it, Lurpak. The way I looked at Optimus there, he was kind of a mixture of Bayverse, G1, and TF Animated. That's the Optimus I looked. I could see what you mean by IDW Optimus as well, though. So yeah, that's a good way to look at it. But yeah. That was sort of, yeah, Optimus was definitely like a fusion of different Optimuses, but I kind of like that, though. But yeah, that's all we'll say. We'll just say Optimus is kind of a fusion of different Optimuses, but yeah, that's all we'll say. We won't reveal, like, you know, what exactly. We won't reveal much more after that. Watching Transformers Kingdom, I see Galvatron talking to Unicron. Yeah, basically, so... Yeah, like the Transformers Netflix trilogy, like, you know, the Siege, Earthrise, and then Kingdom, they were okay in my opinion. I wasn't a huge fan of them. I like the animation style and the art and the style of it, but the stories were kind of meh, if I'm honest. Wasn't particularly huge. Oh, here we go. Okay. Well, my series will be about my OC trying to stop the Eggman Empire from enslaving the entire world as Sonic is dead in this universe. And they blame Blitz for this, but along the way, he makes new friends, Rui's team included, and a lot of things are planned for the show, so stay tuned. You heard it from the man himself there, guys. So Blue has been planning a series about his Sonic OC, sort of revolving around, like, as he just said, like, you know, him sort of fighting back against Dr. Eggman because Sonic's now dead. And yes, guys, I'm going to be in the series as my Sonic OC, as well as all my mates. So if you guys have seen Tornado Squad, if you guys like seeing stuff with my Sonic OC, go check it out. Again, the episode's not up yet, but it's almost here. So, again, guys, I am really excited for the series. Blue showed me a sample of it. Well, he showed me a couple of samples, actually. And yeah, it looks really, really good. Like, he's put a lot of heart and soul into it. And, like, I think sort of, like, you know, what Sonic and the Autobots is to me is sort of what this series is to Blue in a way. At least that's the way I'm interpreting it. So, like, trust me, guys. Once the first episode drops, I'm going to be promoting the hell out of that. Because I want you guys to all go see it. To all go check it out. But yeah, trust me, guys. I think if you guys are fans of my content, I think you'll really like what he's got. And again, sort of, I look for a chance to promote lots of different people in the community, just because, like, you know, there's so much underrated stuff out there in the Sonic community. Like, whether it's, you know, it's like, you know, audio dramas, animations, like, you know, comics, fan games. Like, even then, I'm still coming across new things where I'm like, how did I not know about this before, sort of thing. So, yeah. Okay, let's see. I think this looks okay. Yep, that looks alright to me. Maybe just, like, Ooh. Okay, yep. I won't really worry about Tails' legs because they're kind of hidden, but we'll at least do the tails. Can't just keep his tail sticking out behind him from the back. By the way, Rui, while I was watching Sonic and the Autobots episodes, I feel like watching Transformers Prime again. Oh, yeah. Yeah, lots of people really like the flashback moment with, that was very Transformers Prime-esque and with the Transformers Prime theme. So, yeah. Let's see, what else do we have here? Let's see. Another series to look forward to, True Blue. Yep, good to hear, Mr. Lurpak. Again, guys, once that first episode drops of Blues, I'm gonna really promote that. I'm gonna say, go watch it, like, you know... Again, he's put a lot of hard effort into it. Like, I think it's been in the works now for, like I don't know, like, what, 4 or 5 months, maybe more? But he's been put a lot of time and effort into it, and it's finally seeing the light of day. So I can't remember how long, but yeah, I recorded those lines for it like a long time ago. So yeah, it feels like, well, at least it feels like an eternity ago. But yeah, I'm so glad it's finally coming to life. And again, like, you know, I'm not, you know, again, because as someone who like works really hard on content, I know how hard it takes for how long and how hard it takes. Well, I know how long it can take for quality content to come through, but yeah, that's just something. Yeah, what's wrong with me today? I don't know, guys. I've got a lot of things going on my plate at the moment, so yeah, if my words kind of stumble a bit, that'll be a reason why. I've got lots of things on my own plate at the moment, aside from episode 4. Like, I've got lots of other animations planned in the meantime. I'm gonna probably start working on one later this afternoon, actually. And funny enough, Rui, before I stumbled upon your channel, I had a lot of imaginations where I had Sonic Transformers AU. Oh, really? Really? That's cool, Mr. Lerpack, yeah. Because I know it's a bit of an obscure kind of crossover, but still, I just always thought the idea had potential. And I think Sonic X Season 3 really kind of helped inspire that in me. Like, you know, because when you look at that series, like, I'm not saying the Meta X are direct rip-offs from Transformers, but I think we can agree there are certainly some similarities between the Meta X and Transformers, so I think that sort of just kind of helped, if I'm honest. Where will be when it's over? I've been wanting to make animations, but I can't find the app that people use. So what app to use? So this software, Wolflying, this is Source Filmmaker. It's really good if you want to get your feet wet with animation, and there's got a good community behind it. Like, you can get all the Sonic models and everything. Like, so there's a really good community behind it, but I'll say this, it's getting pretty outdated at this point in time. Like, it doesn't get updated. It's got quite a few glitches. So yeah, it's certainly not the best, but it's good to get your feet wet with. But I'm in the process of transferring over to Blender, which is much more advanced. It's also free. Again, it takes it's quite a bit to learn, but still, I've been getting the hang of it pretty well. I've been dipping my toes a lot into the visual effects side of things with Blender, and Shadow759's been helping me out a little bit with that as well, like putting me onto tutorials and showing me some of the stuff he's been doing with it. So yeah, again, I've got, like, you know, him and Sasso Studios have probably been the biggest helps for me in transferring to Blender. And yeah, and I'm gonna try and put quite a bit of episode 4 in Blender as well if I can, because like I've been focusing on getting all the models into Blender, or as much of the models as I can into Blender. So yeah, hopefully for episode 4, at least 50% of it should be done in Blender, but we'll see. Because one of my end goals for the end of this year is to fully transfer over to Blender. But with that being said, I don't think I'll completely abandon SFM, because I do have a lot of love for the software. And I feel like if it had been fixed up a little bit, or they had made like a Source Filmmaker 2 from like the Source 2 engine, I feel like it probably would get used a bit more these days. But anyway. But still, I don't think SFM is really going to stop being relevant, because I'm pretty sure all TF2 animators are probably going to keep using SFM for as long as it's around. But for someone like me who doesn't really make TF2 animations, like, you know, the best outlet for me is to look to more advanced software. Sadly, I have to head out for now. Take care, Rui. Not a problem there, Livy. Thank you for stopping by. It was a blast talking to you. SFM is like a decade and a half old. Exactly, Mr. Lerpack. It is pretty old, and it hasn't been updated or anything. You know, it's quite amazing how well it functions still, actually, but, you know. But yeah, so I often say that, like I say, if you want to get your feet wet with SFM, like definitely, or if you want to get your feet wet with animation, definitely look at, feel free to give it SFM a go, but if you want to look into doing animation in the long run, I'd recommend just going straight to Blender, to be honest. Like, that's what lots of other people are saying these days. Okay. Okay, we'll get the lights in here. Okay. We'll get this one here as well. Let's see. I believe there is an S2FM coming out later this year. Not sure though. Like a separate one, not the one in Half-Life Alyx. That's true, Mr. Lurkback, because I know it was in Half-Life Alyx, but that was it. Like, it wasn't like a big public thing. So we'll see. If it does come out, that'll be interesting to see. But honestly, I'm not too sure really, because, I mean, the way Valve's been lately, they haven't really been releasing anything in regards to new content. Like, and we know what they always say, you know, Gabe Newell can't count to 3, so... Like, look, Valve's made some amazing games in their time, but still, yeah, I think they just should have, you know... There's a lot of games that should have gotten, like, you know... They should have just gotten more, like, or like a third. Like, Left 4 Dead 3 is the one I wanted more than anything. Like, but it's interesting, though, because I know people say they want a Team Fortress 3, but honestly, I just want to see a high-def remake of Team Fortress 2. I don't think we need a Team Fortress 3, because Team Fortress 2 is still incredibly active. It just needs, like, a high-def upgrade. But yeah, I think a Left 4 Dead 3 would be good. But to be fair, though, I think most people want a Left 4 Dead 3 because they want to see what happened to the survivors after Left 4 Dead 2. Like, did Nick, Rochelle, Ellis, and Coach defect from the military like the other 4 did? I don't know. But anyway. Let's see. How do you make the Sonic characters for your animations? Oh, well, I don't make these characters, Wolf Lightning. These were downloaded from the Source Filmmaker Workshop. So, so of course, again, there's lots of people on there that make this stuff. Like, I know APOC, Hedgie, and Random T-Bush did a lot of the Sonic models. The OC add-on I was talking about earlier, that came from a Vicente COD, I believe that's how it's pronounced. So, or Vicente COD, I'm not too sure, but you know. But anyway, so that's another one out of the way. We got that one done a bit quicker, which was good. Okay, so again, we'll, let's see, we'll move the table to here. I'm kind of just rotating around the room at this point, I know, but hey, I'm just going with it. I'm just putting the table there for extra effect. Okay, right here. We'll see how many we get through. If we can get to the one with Jason, that'd be good, I think. I would like to get all 6 pictures done though, but I'm not too sure if I'd be able to. Like I said before, I think the one I got with Team 182, that's going to be a while, because that one's got, like, you know, me plus, like, 6, 7 other people. And, let's see. So for this one, I'm going to want, Sonic. Alright, so do I want this one? Yes, I do. Alright, so this one will be with the one I got with Ryan Drummond. And then after that, we'll do the one I got with Jason. It was just so crazy to have, like, you know, 2 Sonics there, which was cool. If they can't count to 3, what makes people think they'll drop a second SFM or update SFM? I agree, Michael, yeah, like, I just don't really see Valve being the way they were. Because I think Mr. Leppak just said here, Valve isn't in their prime now. Like Optimus Prime almost said, well, that's just Prime. Yeah. Again, yeah, Valve doesn't really work on games more these days. I think they're more so focused on just, like, sort of Steam and everything. Which is kind of a shame, really, because I would love to see, you know, more games from them. Because they've made some of the best games ever, in my opinion. Like, you know, Team Fortress 2 is one of my most favorite games ever. Left 4 Dead 2 is one of my most favorite games ever. Like, yeah, like, I've got a lot of respect for Valve. They're definitely one of my favorite video game development companies, but, yeah, it's just a shame they're not really working on stuff anymore. Okay, now, Ryan was a bit taller, actually, so I can, we'll make Sonic a little bigger. To about here. Yeah, 2 blue hedgies. Blue hedgehog boys. So let's do this. Okay, that's good. I'm taking this slow and steady with this one. Let's try 4. No, I'll go back down to 3. Very picky, I know. I'm trying to get the height as accurate as I can. Go. Okay, so I was kind of like this on my side. There we go. I should sort of do this instead. Just do some slight adjustment with the legs. I don't think they'll be in this shot specifically, but still, I'll do it anyway. Let's see. Funny enough, someone ported RTB Optimus from Fortnite into SFM. Oh, really? Yeah, I know lots of people have been saying that Optimus is now in Fortnite, and look, I know lots of people have been asking me, will I play it? I don't play Fortnite, so I don't think I will, but still, I have kind of felt tempted to try it. So let's see, so how do you download the Sonic characters? And I'm sorry if I'm asking a lot of questions. It's okay, Wolf Lightning. I understand you're new to this. It's easy. If you go to SFM on Steam and you just go to Browse Workshop, all you do is you click on the mod that looks interesting, hit subscribe, and it downloads. It's that simple. If you want more advice, I'd recommend just going to... Oh, Green TA90 just subscribed. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Let's see. By the way, did you see the trailer for the upcoming Sonic game, Sonic Superstar? I did see that Keyseek, actually. It looks good. Actually, it reminded me a lot of, the new Super Mario Bros. Games, like, sort of, you know, multiplayer, high-def sort of thing. I'm not sure if I'll get it. It does look good. It looks more promising than Sonic Origins, in my opinion. Because for those who don't know, I didn't get Sonic Origins. I just kind of thought, like, I've already got remasters of these games. I don't need some more. So, but yeah, I'll definitely look into Superstars. Like, I'll see what I'll see what people say. Because the thing is like, I don't really have any, like, if it's got online multiplayer and, like, you know, lots of my online Sonic friends are playing it, then sure, I'll probably look into it. But if it's like couch co-op sort of thing, then probably not, because, you know, I'm like the only Sonic fan within my group of mates. I mean, I love my mates, don't get me wrong, but I'm the only, like, hardcore Sonic Transformers fan. And the only reason they end up in my videos is because I just kind of drag them in there. Put Shadow in the background with his arms crossed looking at the camera for Jason. Blue, you read my mind, mate. That's exactly what I was going to do. I was going to have Sonic, you know, being with me kind of the same as he is here. And then Jason's just going to be in the background, you know. Well, Jason. Shadow's going to be in the background as well. Like, I could not leave Shadow out of that with Jason because that was remarkable. And again, and also, I don't know if you guys saw, but, like, I don't know if how many of you guys, like, follow Jason on Twitter or anything, but he actually got, like, a supersonic pendant. Like, he got some supersonic drip, which was really, really cool. I'm not sure who gave it to him. I think it was Amy, but I'm not sure. But still, it was really, really cool. Okay, let me just get the image up here again. Let's see. I've been wanting to make animations for a while. My channel, is there a video I can watch to make animations? Wolf Lightning, if you want to look into using SFM, go to, Valve's got some official tutorials up, and they'll give you all the basics and everything you need to know. So if you just search up SFM tutorial on YouTube, they should be like the first thing that pops up. So if you want some advice on using SFM, go straight to there. And if you want something more specific, there's plenty of other people that do SFM tutorials as well. Like, I'm okay to, like, I'm willing to give people, like, tips and tricks when it comes to SFM, but and with all due respect, guys, I'm not a teacher, to be honest. Like, I'm just not the best at sort of teaching things. I can say something specific, of course, like, and everything, but I'm not really someone that gives tutorials sort of thing. That's just not really my standard. Alright, so hold on. How's this one looking? That looks good, yep. It's getting a bit close. So we're getting a bit close for comfort, aren't they? Do not take that out of context. Okay, so Sonic's kind of bleeding into him here a bit, but I can fix that up later. Let's see, I should probably get that worked out now. I don't mind if it's like a little bit touched, because, you know, we all know Sonic characters and their proportions, really big heads, and, you know, linguini arms. Put Hypersonic into Sonic and all the Autobots, please. He's the best. We'll CWP player. Rui, are you ignoring me and Nova's questions? Oh, I'm sorry, Metal Brain, if I'm missing your guys' questions. Like, again, guys, if I miss a question, don't take it personally. I'm most likely not ignoring you guys. I'm just, you know, there's a lot. The chat's been going by pretty quickly, so it's kind of hard to keep up to date. So please don't take that personally. Like, if I miss you guys' comments, just yeah, it's probably just like I just missed it. I'm not trying to. I try to be as interactive as I can. Let's see. Also, hello to Green TA90 who just came in. Let's see. It's very disappointing for Drummond that he missed out on this big chance of voicing Sonic again on Sonic Frontiers because Smith is back with the Diva voice to do Sonic once again. Yeah, I mean, everyone's got their own opinions on who their favorite Sonic voice is. Like Jason's my favorite voice for Sonic, official voice for Sonic. I do love Ryan a whole lot though. Like, he's a very close second for me. And like I know there was a chance that Ryan was going to return for Sonic Generations, and I remember he shared the story once on a stream that Amy did, or like during an interview that he did, and it's actually a really crazy story. And like, because Ryan loves voicing Sonic, don't get me wrong, like, and he said he said it himself. If he was given the chance to voice Sonic again, he would do it in a heartbeat, but he has to be offered a good deal for it. And unfortunately, that chance he had to potentially return for Sonic, he wasn't offered a good deal for it. So frankly, he had to, unfortunately, you know, he couldn't accept the offer. So I don't blame him for doing that. But yeah. Let's see. Okay, thanks. I've been a subscriber for your channel for 7 years now, and I can't believe this is my first stream that I have seen. Wow, so you've been subscribed for a while, Wolf Lightning, because I only started uploading content about 3 years ago. Like, I've had the channel for a while, but I didn't know what to do with it. So yeah. So I appreciate the kind words there, mate. Thanks. Which TF Titan is my favorite? Oh, Transformers Titan? Probably Metroplex. I love Metroplex. Plus, the moment when he was revealed in Fall of Cybertron was probably my favorite moment in that game. Like, every time I watch that cutscene where he is revealed in Fall of Cybertron, it gives me chills, so... Hey, Rui, is it okay I can tell you something? Sure, Nova. Just, as long as there's nothing super personal. Like, there's a rule in the chat, in the description, guys, like, or a stream rule saying, like, don't bring any outside drama into here, so as long as it doesn't involve that, Nova, by all means, you can tell me something, but yeah, just, yeah, keep outside drama outside of the streams. We want to keep a positive environment here. And you know what, actually, I'm going to do a bit of adjustment here. Let's get... see. Leaning this way a bit more, because that's usually what he's doing in the picture. He's kind of leaning more this way, and Sonic's kind of a bit more towards him, so... Whoops. Metroplex heeds the call of the last prime. Yep. Yeah, I love that line. Every time I hear that line, that just sends chills down my spine. It's amazing. God. I need to play Fall of Cybertron again. It's been way too long since I played that game. And, like, definitely one of my most favorite games ever, that game. Okay. So we got Sonic leading in here. Yeah, like, I'm super excited for when Transformers Reactivate comes out. We haven't been getting much information on that lately, to be honest, so I'm hoping everything's okay, because remember the one time, well, the last time a Transformers game was in the works, it suddenly got cancelled out of the blue, and it was, like, very well developed and everything, and everyone was so excited, and yeah, they just suddenly pulled the pin and it was cancelled. Like, it broke so many hearts, including my own. I was so excited for it, and... yeah, I can't remember. I think it was meant to be called Transformers Universe, I believe. I can't fully remember, but I believe that's what it was meant to be called. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Is my character going to be in Sonic and the Autobots? I mean, my characters haven't gotten any spotlight since Devastation. Well, actually, Nova, I used the model of Nova Prime in the flashbacks for episode 3, actually. If you look in the flashbacks, I used the model for Nova Prime, but I just made them black and gave them blue eyes, like a silhouette. And, you know, so I sort of treated them as like the elders. So I suppose in some ways, yes, but Nova Prime himself, no. I don't have any plans for Nova Prime, unfortunately. I've got sort of other plans for the series. But yeah. Let's get him a bit more. Let's get the eyes open here. Cause today, it's gonna be a brighter day. Sonic and the Autobots episodes are the best. Oh, thank you, Green TDA. That's really kind. I work really hard on them. Forget about the rain. And they will come back again. It was, I believe, some of the models from TF Universe are in the SFM workshop. Oh, really? Oh, I think you're right, actually. I think I've got the Ratchet model for that, actually. I believe that's the Ratchet model I use. Or is that a different model? I'm not too sure, but I think the model I used for Ratchet came from that game. I could be wrong, though. Let's see. Illogical, that's right, I stole Shockwave's line. Very funny there, Metal. See, why do a lot of people hate Sonic Forces? It's a masterpiece. Be respectful to Sonic Forces. Okay, W Player 06. I see you're a fan of Sonic Forces there, mate. I'm just tone down the... Just don't be super vocal about it, mate. I see you're getting a bit hostile there. Just be respectful, mate. Everyone's got their own opinions. I think Forces was okay, but it wasn't really a super good game. So again, mate, just please be respectful, and just don't be super hostile about it, okay? Everyone's got their own opinions. And again, guys, guys, just don't be hostile or anything in this chat. Like, as I said before, I try to keep it a fairly positive environment, so just please don't, you know, just don't mess with the peace, if you know what I mean. Alright, there we go. Okay, well this one we will in Sonic. Alright, there we go. I wish I could make my own Sonic game, but I could get copyrighted. Well, I wouldn't say that, Green TDA. There are plenty of other fan games out there, and Sega's actually really... They're really good with people making fan games. Like I came across a couple of other really good fan games just the other day, and yeah, I'm gonna have to try some more out. Like, so I would say if you want to try and make a fan game, go ahead, just as long as it's original. It's mostly because Forces is a case of missed potential. It had a lot going, but didn't hit the market areas. Spot on, Michael. Yeah, like I think Forces is okay, but like, the ideas for something great was certainly there, but Sega just didn't really take a risk with it. I think Sega was just like, you know, they weren't really too sure what to do with it, in my opinion. They just, yeah, like, they just, okay, yep. Actually, no, I'm gonna move these over here. Okay. Shockwave has 2 lines, illogical and female. Yeah, Sonic Forces was okay for me, yeah. I haven't played Sonic Forces, so I don't got an opinion on it. Yeah, I don't blame you there, Mr. Lurpak. It's not terrible, like I said, but again, I wouldn't say, you know, it's kind of average, so I wouldn't be saying, like, you know, oh, you should go play it and everything. Like, it really comes down. If you want to give it a try, go ahead, but yeah, it was, like, it wasn't a huge letdown, but, you know. But still, it didn't really live up to all the hype surrounding it. Alright, so next up is, oh yeah. So the next one will be the one with me and Jason. So I'll go with this one here. I actually got 2 pictures with Jason. One was like a selfie and the other one was like a group shot. Well, I say group shot, more like a full body shot. So I'll do that one instead because this one's got more room. And this one will have 2 characters in it. Well, 3 technically. I meant like 2 other characters. So we'll go here, here, yeah. Actually, you know, I'm going to put it over the table because that's kind of what the shot, what the camera's doing with it. And I want this one to be as accurate as I can because yeah, this was probably the highlight of the trip for me meeting Jason. Sonic Forces is a cool game. I played it. Frontiers is better though. Yep, I agree. Frontiers is way better. If you guys are wondering what's better, Forces or Frontiers, in my opinion, Frontiers. But that being said, though, Frontiers isn't really for everybody. Like, I know some people who actually weren't particularly, like, what the... But yeah, I know some people who weren't particularly fond of Frontiers because I think the whole open zone thing didn't really work well for them. Which makes sense, like, you know, everyone's got their own preferences, so... Okay, and again, I'll make Sonic a smidge taller here. And then we'll get Shadow in here. Okay, there's Sonic. And again, similar to Pete, Jason did a similar pose, so, yeah, we'll do that, and let's get Shadow in here. Now, I believe I want this Shadow, right? No, I don't, so I want the other Shadow. But we'll make him a bit bigger, of course. Now, where's Sonic's roots? Oh, no, his root transformation. There we go. Okay, there we go. That's better. I think it was a lose scenario when Forces plays it's too safe. It feels underwhelming. When it tried something different to take a risk, it fails hard. Yeah, I think that seems right, Michael, because... Yeah, I think because Sega hadn't had a huge deal of success in the lead up to Forces, like with the exception of Mania, which was made by fans, mind you. Like, the last good Sonic game we had since then was Generations. Like, Lost World, for those who know, Lost World is my least favorite Sonic game. I freaking hate that game. I had to fight words there. But yeah, I hate Lost World with a passion. I never played Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric, but I don't think I will, because I know that game's pretty terrible. I felt tempted to pick it up when it came out, but when I heard all the negative reviews, I'm like, okay, you know what, I'm going to spare myself from this. Like, I think after Lost World, I just didn't really feel the need to take a gamble. But I took a gamble with Forces because, like, it went back to the boost formula, which was my favorite formula, so... Alright, I'm sorry, WP player, but, yeah, I'm just gonna have to put you in a timeout there, mate. We don't tolerate that. I'm giving you a warning, mate. I told you a warning there not to get too vocal about Forces, but if you keep that up, then you will be banned. I don't tolerate that sort of stuff here. Yeah, again, guys, like, guys, I try to keep things positive here, but it's like, look, guys, if you step out of line, I will act, just so you know. I don't tolerate misbehavior. Well, I have to go. I'm going to get some pizza and go hang out with my friends. So, bye. It was nice to talk with you. No problem, Wolf Lightning. Have a good night, mate. Enjoy that pizza. Wait, did you say my character's in black with blue eyes? That's what my original OC looks like. My workplace. Well, Nova... Look, I hate to tell you this, mate, but... Nova Prime's not really an OC. He didn't make him. He's been around for years. You've just kind of... sort of got the same username as him. Again, don't take offense to that, Nova. There's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying, don't claim him as your original OC, because he's not really your original. Who reminds you of Kenny from South Park, Cliffjumper or Waspinator? Ooh, I haven't actually seen South Park, Fletcher, so I can't really answer that. I remember when I was hanging out with Sasso, when I was over in America, like, they did touch on South Park, but yeah. I'm not sure, you probably have to ask them, maybe. But then again, they're not familiar with Transformers either. You might be better off playing Rise of Lyric with friends because then you can all die from boredom. Maybe, Michael, maybe. I do have a Wii U, so maybe we could, but we'll see. Okay, so I want to try and get this one right. How long have I been streaming it for? An hour 16. Okay, no worries. Let's see. Who's that just subscribed? I'm your green subscriber. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I saw that notification. That was really kind. Again, where subscriber count's gradually going up, guys. Like, I know we're still like about, 14k subs away, but still, I reckon, maybe by the end of the year, if all goes well, we could reach 50k, and that would be amazing if we could reach that by the end of the year. Because, like, one thing it's kind of been a dream of mine would be to get a silver play button, so I'm not sure if that will happen, because we all know YouTube's a pretty crappy site now, but still, if it did happen, oh man, dude, I would be so happy. So, yeah, it's just great to see how much love and support you guys have been able to show me lately. Let's see. Hey, don't worry, I respect your rules because you're one of my favorite YouTubers. Because you like to do Sonic and Transformers as much as I do. I appreciate that, Nova. Thank you. I gotta go because dinner's going to... Because dinner isn't going to stay any longer. Later, Rui. No problem there, Damien. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out. Yeah, again, if you guys need to go for anything, that's totally valid. I understand. I know it's like evening in the US at the moment. Or like nighttime. But yeah, it's only like 11:15 here in Australia in the morning. This is the good thing with me is like my streaming schedule is because I know most people like to stream at night and everything, but honestly, I'm not that kind of person. Like, I'm an early riser, so I like to get up and get going, and when I'm full of energy, that's a good time to stream, rather than like the end of the day, so... Let's see. Like my new icon, by the way? Yes, I do, Metal Braden. I saw it, actually. I think I saw it when you commented on the last video, actually. It's really cool looking. Got Metal Sonic on there, I believe. Okay, so this one here with Jason. Okay, so... trying to line this up properly. Actually, you know, I should probably save this. I don't think I've saved this thing at all. Maybe I have, but I'm not too sure. Alright, here. Get your shoulder down there. There we go. It's like 9 and 18 a.m. here in Asia. Yeah, okay, like it's just crazy like how it, you know, someone could be watching a stream and it's like a completely different time. I know that might seem normal to some people, but it just kind of shows you how big the world is, really. I wish I knew how to animate, but I can't. But I have another way to animate. Oh, how's that, green TDA? Like, cause some people, like, I mean, like, I know there's 3 different ways you can animate, in my opinion. Like, you've got sprites, 2D, and 3D. And, of course, I resort to 3D because I can't draw for the life of me, but, you know. I'm just way up northwest of Rui. Yeah, because, correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Webpack, but I think you said you're in Singapore, right? I believe that's what you said. I don't know why, I just vividly remember you telling me that, like, in a stream. Not to reveal where you live or anything, just we're on the topic. Okay, and now this one here... Okay, so we'll move him a bit more this way. Again, I don't have to worry about the feet here because they're kind of out of shot. I'll at least move his legs a little bit. All the painted stick. I see the chaos in the... That's something I would love to see as well. I'd love to see Crush 40 play live. Like, that's probably like, if... I don't know if they'll ever come to Sonic Revolution, but if... Oh, man, dude. If they did come to Revo when I was there, that would have been, like... You know, that would have just been, like, the best trip of my life. If they did come all the way out there. But I'm not sure if they would. I'm heading out now. I have some little animation to work on, but it was fun to watch you. No worries, Keyseat Game. Good luck with the animating. Hopefully it all goes well. Take pictures and edit. I think that's how it used to be done in the 1900s. That is technically true, Green TDA. That's literally what animation is. It's literally just one frame after another. So if you're talking like stop motion, that's really all it is. Let's see. What's your opinion on these Decepticons, Skywarp, Slipstream, and Brawl? Skywarp is pretty good, I suppose. Like, Starscream will always probably be my favorite Seeker, and I do kind of prefer Thundercracker a little bit, but Skywarp's still cool. Slipstream, I think she's a great addition. You know, sort of being the female Seeker. I particularly loved her in Transformers Animated. That was my favorite version of her. And Brawl, kind of, he's not a bad character by all means, but I just don't really have an opinion on him. He's just kind of there, I suppose. He's often like, you know, he's really trigger happy, hence his name, which makes sense, but I mean, I don't really think about him that much, to be honest. Like, Like, I liked him in, you know, like, War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron, but I never really, he's just not really a Decepticon I think about often. Like, this is the thing with me, like, there's so many characters in Transformers, like there's just some I just don't really think about that often. I'm not from Singapore, don't you remember saying? Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Lepak. That might have been someone else then. I remember we were talking about Singapore once with someone and, like, yeah, I'm not sure. Again, apologies there, mate. It's just, yeah, again, I remember someone bringing up that they lived in Singapore, and I just kind of, since you said you live in Asia, like, I just kind of, that's where my mind went to. And Singapore's just north of Australia, so, you know. Crush 40 at Revo, that would be the deal breaker for me, dude. Yeah, I mean, like, I mean, frankly, if Jason had been announced for Sonic Revolution, like, you know, earlier in the year, like, you know, sort of around the same time Pete and Ryan were confirmed, that would have been the deal breaker for me. But the fact that it was just a surprise anyway, and, like, the fact that it actually did happen, that was just the biggest, like, one of the biggest, greatest surprises ever. Like, I was, like, you know, in the hotel room just sort of browsing through Twitter one more time before I went to bed, before the convention, and I see Jason Griffith's been announced, and I'm just like, what? Like, I legit smacked myself. Just to make sure I wasn't dreaming. And, yeah. I was not dreaming. He was there. The legend was there. And, like, yeah. I remember I showed a friend who, is a big fan of Jason as well, and, like, oh, man, she was like, wait, for real? That's Jason? Like, yeah? Because, like, she didn't actually know what he looked like, you know, like, IRL, so... Yeah. That was just a really wonderful surprise. I'm not sure if you guys have seen, but like, because, you know, I mean, they all did this, but they all kind of went ahead and they did, like, they all got to film, like, little videos and everything, like, as the characters, and, you know, lots of people got Jason to do, like, Sonic and Shadow back and forth, and oh my god, he was so good at it. Like, it's like, and you see with all three of them, like, you know, Ryan, Jason, and Pete, they could literally just, you know, get behind the mic and voice these characters officially the next day if they could. Like, and they still love those characters, which is just amazing to see. Like, you know... It's just, yeah, they've got a spot here in this community forever, and, you know, they just embrace it, which is wonderful. Who do you think is more smarter, Donatello, Tails, or Wheeljack? They're all smart. I'm going to put my money on Tails, because I know for a fact his IQ is 300. I'm not sure about Wheeljack, what his IQ is specifically, but, yeah. And although Donnie is smart, yes, I don't think his IQ is that high. Plus, it depends on which Donatello you look at as well. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we'll get Sonic's arm down here. It's cool, Ruby, don't worry. Appreciate it, Mr. Lepak. An 8-year-old with an IQ of 300, please. Michael, it's a game, okay? Don't question it. I know it's bizarre, but, you know, this is the way it is. Oh, yeah, and that reminds me, Jason, he's doing similar thing to what Pete did. Hold on, let me get reference up again. My phone keeps going to black screen because I'm not watching it. You know, fix up the head a little bit as well. Am I a Star Wars fan? Yes. But when I say Star Wars, I'm loyal to George Lucas. I can't stand what Disney's doing with it. They've ruined Star Wars for me, but I still remain loyal to George Lucas. Like, the stuff he did was amazing. But, yeah, like, yeah, like, you know, and I would give anything to have him return to do Star Wars again, but the odds of that happening is like probably little to no chance. Yeah. That is what my thoughts are on Star Wars. I love the stuff done by George Lucas, so the originals, the prequels, the Clone Wars, but most of the stuff from Disney, no. With the exception of, say, like Mandalorian Season 1 and 2. Let's see. Okay, how about this? Who's more tougher than the Attitude? Raphael, Knuckles, or Full of Cybertron Grimlock? Who is tougher? I'd probably say Grimlock, but who's got the better attitude? Probably Knuckles, maybe. Because at least he's, like, yes, he's hot-tempered, but the thing is that he, but for the most part, he's usually pretty good at keeping it in check. Like, compared to Raph, who's, usually, I think, a bit more hot-headed, maybe. And Grimlock, I mean, he's just got the shorter fuse than anybody. Okay, there's that. No, I can't deny. Nothing to pause upon. It's all set in motion now. You're gonna move your stomach a little bit here. Okay, there's that. One must know, never question video game logic. Yep, well said. Well said. And here's what I'm actually gonna do. I'm gonna actually have Sonic kind of look here. So I know he's kind of bleeding in a little here. Can I bring him a bit further this way, maybe? Yeah, okay, this should work. I'll just extend his arm a little bit further. And of course, his arm's bleeding into my OC's arm, so I'm gonna have to fix that real quick. That's actually okay, because I think, because according to the image here, my OC's arm, it's not around his shoulder, it's around his back. So that's okay, actually. I can bring it down to here. There we go. Still bleeding in, I see. What if I do this? There we go, that looks better. Bring it on there. Yeah, I'm not surprised this render's taken a bit. I was expecting this one to take a little while. There we go, that looks good to me. I really don't think Star Wars will return to George Lucas. Yeah, well, it's funny, Michael, there was rumors going around I saw on Twitter the other day that people were saying, like, you know, there's rumors that Disney wants to maybe sell Star Wars to George Lucas again, maybe? Like, for a lower price or something. Lots of people were saying, like, George Lucas was playing like, the ultimate Palpatine game, and, like, he was, like, you know, he was going to sell them to Disney and said, they're going to screw this up, and I'll just buy it again from them at a lower price so I can just get, like, $1 billion profit sort of thing. But, yeah, I don't think so. I think that's a bit far-fetched, but... But still, like, you know, I thought it was really funny how people just kind of thought, like, oh, Lucas is playing the Palpatine game. He's going to buy it again, like, for a much cheaper price. Because a similar thing happened with Power Rangers, I believe, actually. According to what I heard, but I'm not a Power Rangers fan, so I can't say for sure. Whoops. You mean to do that? Okay. So Shadow shouldn't take too long here. Okay, we'll go here. Let's see. Force be with you always. Yes. Let's see. Oh, I see Vindo's in the chat. Hey, Vinny. What's up, mate? How you doing? Yeah, I'm just, as you can probably tell by the title, I'm just remaking some pictures from Sonic Revolution. So, of course, right now I'm doing the one with that I got with Jason. Did the one with Pete, Amy, and Ryan earlier, and Vinny, I am planning on doing the one I got, well, the big group shot I got with you and Team 182, so expect that one next, probably. So it looks like you came in at a good time. Let's see, I've been streaming for, what, 90 minutes? Yeah, that's cool. Also, for guys that don't know, for guys that don't know, Vindo there, he's the voice of Shadow for Sonic Song 182. Got to meet him at Sonic Revolution. And for those that didn't see, he entered the cosplay contest with as Shadow from Starbucks or Murder from Sonic the Hedgehog Shadow, so I just thought I'd share that for those that didn't know. It was really funny. Like, 'cause I saw Vinny lining up in the thing, I'm like, what's he dressed as? And then he revealed, I'm like, oh, now I get it. It was really funny. Yeah. Let's see. It has to be the man wanting to focus on his family, which is unfortunate that Star Wars won't return to its glory, like, you understand? Yeah, you're right, Michael. I know George Lucas said that himself, like, he didn't want, like, he wants to focus more on family, which is totally fair. I completely respect that. Like, you know, it makes sense for someone to spend time with family. But still, like, the fact is, though, is that, like, he was planning a sequel trilogy himself before he sold it to Disney, and then, like, he actually, I think, gave Disney a lot of the material that they could have used. They could have literally just picked up the slack and done what his plan was. And then, like, but they didn't. They've just gone their own way. And I don't think even Disney knows what way to go with it from here. Like, that was something that I had a good long talk about with Sasso and the others. Because Melvin in that team, he's a big Star Wars fan. So, yeah, he and I had some good talking about Star Wars there, like about some of the stuff that, you know, what Disney's done right, what Disney's done wrong, all that sort of stuff. So, hey Rui, how you doing? And love the new episode. I assume that meant to say. And can't wait for episode 4 coming soon. Yeah, thank you, Gabriella. Episode 4, that's still quite a ways off. I've been saying this a little bit throughout the stream, but episode 4 of Sonic and the Autobots, the script is the longest one yet, so the episode, that pretty much says it itself, the episode's going to be the longest one yet. So, whoops, not his quill. But yeah, so, that's just kind of what the plan is, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm not sure, I've still got no idea when episode 4 will be ready, but just bear with me, guys. Animation's a lengthy process, so yeah, it will come, don't worry, because, you know, episode 2 it's only been up like 2 weeks, and it's already cleared like 200,000 views, which is insane. Like, and again, just thank you guys for that love and support on the series. Like, you know, to see something that I just wanted to do for fun get this much love and attention is insane. Like, I've been doing, like, it's funny, a lot of my videos have been doing pretty well. Like, I don't like to, I'm quite humble. I don't really like to talk up about the view count and everything, but, you know, when I do, it's often from the bottom of my heart, just thank you and everything, because, like, you know, like, I don't try to be the best at animation, or, like, the best guy on YouTube, but I just try to have fun and entertain people, and the fact that I can entertain so many people is just, it's just a dream. So, yeah, thank you, everybody. Holy crap, man. Oh, is that the response to episode 3's view count? Yeah. It's already cleared episode 1 within like a week, like episode 1's view count. Though to be fair, I think episode 1's got much less views because that one got flagged as made for kids. Thanks, YouTube! Sorry for that ear rape there, but no, yeah, I think that's probably the reason why episode 1 hasn't gotten as many views, but still, episode 1's got over 100,000, which is still really good. Okay, so there's Shadow there. I think the pose is pretty much good. Maybe just move his head a little bit. Yeah, let's just get his eyes open. Yeah, opening Shadow's eyes here takes forever. He's got, like, so many eye flexes for his eyelids. Alrighty. Yeah, let's move him a little bit more this way. And you know what, we'll just do this. Slightly. Oh yeah, still gotta do my OC and Sonic's eyes. Let's see. I'm stopping by to say hey Keldo, good to see you as always, mate. Oh, of course it was flagged for kids. Yeah, it was flagged ages ago, Michael. I'm just glad episode 2 hasn't been flagged, because that's got like nearly 500,000 views, I think, and yeah, so I'm just glad that one hasn't been flagged yet. I get the feeling it might be because there was a moment in there where everyone thought, where Motormaster said, "Come here, Fox Boy," but everyone else thought he said something else. But yeah, so, yeah, YouTube's just really gone off the rails, man. Like, you know, like I remember when I was, talking to Steve at Sonic Revolution, he brought up the whole Made for Kids thing, and I told him that I've had some of my own stuff flagged, so, I mean, not to his extent, he's had a lot more stuff flagged than I have, but, because I think I've only had, 3 videos flagged as Made for Kids, whereas he's had, like, a good dozen or so. At least I think so. Like, I'm not 100% sure at the top of my head, but still, yeah. So I've been pretty lucky, to be honest, compared to some of the other content creators in the community. But I told Steve, I feel his pain. I don't agree with it. Like, it needs to go. YouTube just needs to get their heads out of their asses. But, you know, it is what it is. Yep, Mr. Lowback's on the money that YT needs to get their heads together on flagging vids for no reason. Exactly, like, because I think the problem is they see Sonic, and because Sonic is, like, you know, yes, Sonic is, you know, is an appropriate thing for kids, it's not for all for kids, because, you know, there's loads of people like me, or people way older than me that grew up with Sonic in the 90s, and, yeah, it's just kind of, you know, who are still hardcore fans to this day. Like, Sonic is not for kids, and, like, you know, it's just, and there's plenty of evidence that proves that Sonic is not intended for kids. Sonic is made for general audiences. There's a difference. Alright, but let's get the lights in here a bit. Okay, right here. Oh, actually, I gotta do the smiles as well. Okay, so, whoops, wrong one. Whoops, that's a light. Okay. Let's see, right here. Now let's do Sonic. Is it the right one? Oh, it's the wrong one. Whoops. I want this one. Heck, I'm scared to actually post a Sonic meme edit on my channel since I'm going to use a Sonic Movie 2 clip become made for kids and I'm going to lose my freaking scrap out of it. Yeah, I don't blame you, Mr. Lurpak. Like, literally, I remember when Made for Kids came in, lots of people were kind of, were pretty scared to upload. Some people thought it's going to be the end of my channel and everything. But, you know, I think people have found a way to, like, kind of get around it. Right, here we go. I'm actually going to adjust the lights over here with shadow. Bring that one down a bit. And we'll change the intensity a little. There we go. There you go. That one looks good. Let's see, so we're an hour and 40 in, and we've got 2 renders left. So Rui, Sonic, and Shadow. There we go. Okay. Don't take my message out of context, mate. Blame my keyboard. Nah, you're good, you're good. The bloopers are so much fun. Oh, speaking of bloopers, though, actually, that reminds me, guys. This weekend, there's gonna be a new video up regarding some bloopers, actually, from episode 3. So, some of you guys may recall, if you guys follow me on Twitter, I often share them up there to kind of tease the upcoming episodes, but I've gonna compile them all, and they're gonna be up on YouTube this weekend. So, if you guys get ready for some funny ha-has if you guys haven't seen them yet. I got some real rippers from episode 3. Again, prompts to my voice cast for being the incredibly funny people they are. But yeah, so, yeah, again, so guys, just stay tuned for that. So that's gonna be fun. Man, so that's number 3 out of the way. Okay, so next one I think we'll do Team 182 next. Now this one is gonna take a while. Let's see, Team 182, where is it? Aha, here it is. Yeah, this one's going to be a cool one to do. Now, let's see. So this one I'm actually going to... Whoops. Yeah, I'm good. Move this one to up against the wall, actually, because this is where it was done. We'll put the camera here. Where's the table? There it is. Okay, so the camera's a bit high up at the moment, but that's okay. I can move that back down. See, not every kid is going to be a fan of the Sonic series, because although there are some youngsters who are into the franchise, they make up a very small percentage. Exactly. I think when the movies came out, that got some more youngsters into it, but you are right, though. Like, you know, Sega will always make those games with kids in the back of their mind, but they still got... But you can sort of tell as times have changed, they've gone with much more darker and more appropriate topics. Like, you think Maria getting killed in SA2 is made for kids? Or, like, you know, Shadow using guns in his own game is made for kids? Come on now. Like where's the logic, as Shockwave would say? Okay, so this one I'm going to need a lot of characters for this next one. Got the entirety of Team 182. Well, not the entirety of Team 182, but, I'm going to try and match all the characters I can, according in this image. I'm not sure if I'll get this one finished, because I'm going to have to stop at about the 2-hour mark, but I will, finish off these renders off stream. But hey, we got the 4 main ones out of the way, which is good. So let's see, there's my OC. Let's see. So who else do we have in this picture? I know we had Vindos, so that means we'll need another Shadow. Gotta make sure Vinny is Shadow. That's a must-have. Arguably one of the best Shadow VAs in the community. Gives a really comical side to Shadow. So let's see, I'm trying to line this up properly. So I probably have to widen the camera a little bit, I think. So let's see, so Vinny was here, roughly. I was over here. I'm just trying to get the general lineup here. Okay, so KN was between us, so I'll get Rouge for KN. Because I think she's arguably, the Rouge is like her main. In my opinion, at least. Like, I know KN voices a lot of characters, but in my opinion, and plus Rouge is the most similar to her actual voice, so I think it makes the most sense. So, KN was here. Who else did we have? We had Nate, so that means another Sonic. Well, we could do Espio maybe, but now I'll do Sonic. Did he work? There he is. I might have to do some height adjustments here because, again, because some of the people here are a bit taller than everyone else, so... Let's see. I just like to disregard Shadow's game as non-canon. Yeah, fair enough, Michael. I don't blame you there. Or maybe have both Sonic and Espio. I would like to do that, Michael, but this picture already has like 7 people in it, including me. So ultimately that's going to be a bit too big. So let's see. So who else do we have? We had Shnun, so we'll get Charmy for her. I know she's not the official Charmy, but she is in Among Us on the Ark, so that makes the most sense to me. Make her Charmy. All right. Who else we had? I think that's James. Yeah, I think that's James. Yeah. So we'll get Infinite for him. I know I've got an Infinite model. And I think that's everybody, I think, yeah. Unfortunately, sadly, Jazzy and Jen weren't in this one, unfortunately. Anyway. I think they're probably running around doing something else, but anyway, it's okay. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, this is gonna be crazy. Okay, so let's see height adjustments here. So, for starters, I'll keep my height the way it is. Shadow's fine, I think. We'll make Rouge a bit smaller, because, I mean, no offense to KN, but she's pretty small. So we'll bring her to about here, I think. Yep, that's good. Background music is very calming. Well, it was. Now we're doing... It was Sonic Unleashed music beforehand, but yeah. So now we'll make Sonic a bit bigger. Again, I know this looks very messy, but, you know, it's just the way it is at the moment. And what I'll probably do, I'll actually, actually, you know what, I might make my OC a little bigger as well, because, like I said, I was the tallest in this group. Wait, did something happen? No, we're good. Like, I was the tallest in the group picture, and, like, I remember they were sort of thinking, like, I think Shannon was initially trying to look for someone else to, like, maybe get the photo, but then I just sort of put my arms up and just like, oh, wait, no, never mind, he's tall enough for this. So, yeah. Let's see. Who's your favorite Sonic character? Sonic's my favorite Sonic character. I feel like it's a question lots of Sonic content creators get asked a bit, like, what's your favorite Sonic character, or who's your favorite, or what's your favorite Sonic game, sort of thing. And it's not a bad question, it's just, you know, some people just generally don't know, but, you know, it's just a common question you get asked a bit. Hold on. Just trying to get this just right. There we go. Okay, that should be good, I think. Let's see. Oh, dang, that's a lot of people. Well, as I said, Metal Brayden, this is based off this is like almost the entirety of Team 182 that was there. So, yeah, it was a big group shot, and it was probably one of my favorite shots of the day. Like, I just sort of held the camera up here. I don't think I'm going to be able to sort of get my OC to hold it up properly, but we'll see. Okay, let's see. So, he was like... I'll just sort of have him like... Or maybe I can probably... Actually, what I probably can do is, where do I stop? It's all a blur and so unclear. Let's see, my favorite Sonic character is Silver. He may be naive, but he's an optimist, plus he's hella cool. I agree, Silver is my number 3 behind Shadow. Like, Sonic's my favorite, Shadow's my number 2, and Silver's my 3. But yeah, those three Hedgies are my 3 favorites. I think they're a lot of fun, and yeah. Like, yes, as you said, Silver, yes, he's naive, but he is an optimist, and he's got some really cool powers. And the thing is like, I think lots of people forget Silver, he's just 14, okay? He's still got some growing up to do. Like, you know, he's got this all this weight on his shoulders and everything. You know, and that's a lot for a 14-year-old. Like, I remember when Pete Capella was talking about the character at the convention, like, he literally sort of said, like, you know, he sort of went into a lot of detail like that, so. Okay, so, it won't be exactly the same, because technically I'm holding it with both arms, but I'll just keep one arm down. Never give up the fight. There is no way I will run away from all of my frights. It's no use. Poor guy just needs a hug. Well, he gave you a hug, Michael. I made that happen. And then I think he got burned by Burning Blaze. For those who don't know what I'm talking about a random render stream I did ages ago. I think it was like over a year ago or something at this point. Maybe, I can't remember, but... Yeah, I did like a random render stream, and Michael gave me a request that involved his OC, Silver, and Blaze the Cat, so... You guys should be able to track it down. It's one of my old random render streams. So we'll get the hand this way. Oh, okay. Okay, look, I am sorry, W player, but you're done, mate. You're out of here. That is just ridiculous. Pushing a timeout for a reason. I'm sorry, mate. You're out of here. Yeah, don't worry, Green TD. I got rid of him. It's funny, yeah, he got... As soon as he started getting vocal about forces and everything, I was just kind of like, alright, yeah, you know what, I'm not liking the looks of this guy, and then, yeah, that was just the last straw. Like, you know, I don't tolerate abuse of other people. Like, that's a specific stream rule in here, and, yeah, that was just wrong. So don't worry, he's gone now. Hopefully he won't come back, at least if I removed him correctly. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see, oh wait, hold on. There we go. Hopefully, he'll be out of here now. I'm not going to ask what happened, but anyway, yeah, don't ask, guys. Yeah, let's just say what he just did was unacceptable. Thanks, Rory. Yeah, you are welcome, Green TDA. It's okay. I respect fans like you who show respect, and yeah, guys, just please be respectful when you guys are in my streams. I do not tolerate any forms of abuse. And I hate having to kick people out of streams and everything, but I have to put the foot down sometimes. I'll probably do a bit of an adjustment here. So let's go in a bit. Let's see. Field of view. Here we go. Yeah, it's kind of tricky here. Trying to get his hand in a good spot without, we're trying to keep his hand hidden. Kind of half behind the camera. Again, I'm not sure if I'll be able to finish this one on stream, but we'll see what happens. Because I want to try and get everyone in. And again, Sonic characters have got such big heads and very short. Well, I could do, you know what? Principle of animation here, squash and stretch. Here you go. This will help. Why didn't I think of it before? Use the principles of animation. Sasso really instilled that into my brain when I came to visit him. I know this looks really derpy when you look at the... But hey, it helps. Trust me, guys. So we'll get this here. Yep. All right, there we are. Now we'll get his head here. There we go. I've only done one character. Wow. Okay, so we'll do Rouge next. Let's see. My good buddy Nova will be streaming his tier list Sonic Transformers Team NT. Oh, yeah, that's cool. We'll see if I have time for that. But yeah, nothing wrong with that there, Metal Brain. I hope he has fun with that stream. I know he's told me he's been doing more stuff on his channel now. Let's see. It's all a matter of perspective. Yep. Let's see. So let's see. I couldn't even see what he said anyway, partly due to my computer being old and slow, so I guess it's a benefit. Yeah, don't worry about it, Michael. Yeah, I'll just say what he did was he stepped out of line, so don't stress, don't stress. Sonic Song 182, correct, Livy. Welcome back. Yes, I'm redoing the group shot I got with Team 182. I'm trying to match all the cast members with their respective characters. So of course, Rouge is KN, Shadow's Vinny, Sonic is Nate, Charmy is Schnun, and Infinite is James. So that's sort of what I'm trying to do at least. So we'll see how accurate I can make this. I may have to actually raise Rouge up a little bit. Yeah, this group pick was really cool to do. So maybe I should get some sunglasses for Rouge, because in the picture KN's wearing sunglasses on her forehead. So maybe I should do that. But we'll see. Not the wing, or the spine. Let's see. It's so cold. I can imagine it would be in Canberra. That's one of the coldest places in the country. On the contrary, it's so hot. It's funny, Michael, when I went to California, it's meant to be summertime over there, yes? And for some reason, it was actually pretty cold. It wasn't terrible, of course, it was still way warmer than home, but I was expecting it to be quite warm over there, 30 degrees Celsius days and everything. That's not what I got. Let's see, so I'm going an hour 55. Okay, so I might go a little over time for this one, but we'll see. Gonna bounce soon, but wanted to check in. Yeah, no worries, Livy. That's no drama there. You came in at a good time, actually. Okay. It only applies when you travel further into the States? I see. Well, I know, like, Texas and everything gets quite warm. But then again, I've never been to, like, the center of the US. I've only been to, like, the West Coast and the East Coast. Well, I mean, technically I did Chicago as well, which is technically inland, but, you know, that was only for, like, one day. Like, I don't think even 24 hours I was there for. Maybe, or maybe it was just over 24 hours. Can't fully remember. That was, like, 5 years ago. So that's Rouge done, or KN, aka. So we'll get Vinny, aka Shadow, next. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 will release next year, I think. Yes, it will, apparently. I think it's planned for, as Mr. Lepak said, yeah, December 2024, so that's exciting. I'm hoping it doesn't get screwed up. Because sometimes with films, like, you know, they might do well with, you know... Actually, I should probably move the table a little bit. I realize Shadow's bleeding in there a bit. There we go, that's better. So how's Vinny doing this? Okay, so he's like, in this side of the frame, yep. He's kind of like leaning in a little bit from the side, so. I mean, technically I did get a selfie with Vinny earlier when he came up to do the whole, if you guys saw his latest video, with the whole Who's the Better Dad. I technically did get a selfie with him when he pulled over for me at the time, but I figured, you know what, I'll do this one instead just because, like, it's got the whole team in here. Yeah, but that was so cool getting to, like, meet some people, like, just, you know. Again, I'm going to be going on about Revo for quite some time, I reckon. Luckily, Avatar 3 got delayed to 2025. That, thank heck, Sonic won't be overshadowed. Yeah, that's true, actually. Like, I know lots of people were sort of, you know, when the Mario movie was about to come out, everyone was saying, oh, Sonic's going to get trounced by that. And, you know, some Sonic fans were saying, no, it won't, and everything. But, nah, I'm not surprised it got trounced. Like, the Mario movie's been breaking record after record. It's ridiculous. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the Mario movie. That was a really good movie, but still, like, I think what has surprised me is how many records it's broken. It just keeps going up and up and up. Like, it's ridiculous. But then again, it's Mario, and, like, you know, what more can I say? You know, he's the most well-known video game character in history. And Nintendo's good at what they do, so what more can I say? But I have experienced some really miserable weather nearly 3. Oh, really? Jeez, that's pretty crazy there, Michael. But then again, like, sometimes summer can be the opposite. Like, you know, you go up to the northern parts of Australia and, like, often, yes, you might get some really hot and sunny days, but other days it can be, like near cyclone level. Sometimes you do even cop cyclones up there, so it's clearly not, for everyone. Actually, you gotta do his arms as well. Which are just by his side, so that's fine. That's easy. Most people here are just kind of looking up at the camera, if I'm honest. And technically I did have one more render lined up after this one. It was going to be the one with me and Steve. But, I'll do that one probably off stream because that's not going to be too long for me to do. Nothing against Steve, I love his stuff. It was awesome meeting him in person. But still. I just think, you know, the way this is going, yeah, we just hit 2 hours, so, you know, it'd probably be best for me to, probably end stream once I'm done with this render. Because we've still got, what, 3 characters to do? Yeah. Again, I'll do all the facial stuff later on. Okay, we'll do Sonic next, aka Nate. Let's see. Nintendo is good at what they do. They're also good at cracking down fan games / copyrights. You're right, yeah. Like, Nintendo definitely, they're not like Sega. They're not hugely fond of fan content. Which is fair enough. I mean, they're protective of their brand, which makes sense. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. But yeah, like, it's not really like, you know, when you look at other fan-made shows like Super Mario Bros. Z and everything, you know, Nintendo, you know, that was specifically a like, you know, there was no money being made off of that. Like, it wasn't monetized, so... If you guys wonder what made Sonic a little big there, it's because Voices of Nathan's a little bigger, so that's why. Let's see. I'm especially excited to meet Sonic's... Oh, yeah. Want to go to Revo? Yep. I'm sure you'll be really happy to meet them, Livy. Let's see. I don't mind if you go all out on Revo. It's a core memory for you, mate. Absolutely, yeah. So sometimes it's just one of those things that you'll cherish forever. And like I said, the fact that I'm already just, you know, contemplating going again is just... That just kind of says it all, I think. Because my family's been like joking that, you know, this will become like a yearly thing for me, doing Sonic Revolution every year. But of course, it's not cheap, you know, a trip to America every year. But hey, if I can make that a reality, that would be pretty cool. Now again, I'm not going to stress too badly about Sonic's arms here because they're kind of hidden down the back. And like... Okay, right here, whoops, there we go. My eyes are a little heavy, I'll try to stay awake. Oh, Green, if you want to go to bed, that's totally fine, mate. You guys don't have to stay and watch the whole way through. Like, you know, if you guys have places to be or if you're sleepy, like, go sleep. I don't want you guys to stay awake for my sake. Okay, so there's Sonic. Now we'll do Charmy. So at the back here we got, yeah, look at the photo again. Yeah, we got Shnan and James at the back here, so it's actually pretty cute what they're doing. So we'll just sort of squeeze them in right here. I might actually have to increase that a little bit. I wish I could do like a because technically when I captured the selfie here, I was holding it vertically, not horizontally. So I wish I could like rotate it a little bit, like the camera a little bit, to be like, you know, a shot like, hold on, like a shot like this. But as you can see, it like doesn't work that way. Okay, I might make Charmy a little bigger actually, because he's a bit small here. Okay, here we go. Just say you're a cool mate, Rui. Very cool. Oh, thank you, Mr. Lerpak. I mean, I'm just an ordinary guy that makes stuff on YouTube. I'm not special or anything, but I appreciate the kind words. That's really heartwarming. Yeah, but that's why I do YouTube, to be honest. Like, I don't really care about the views or the revenue or whatever. I'm in it because I entertain people, and, you know, hearing people's kind words, that's what keeps me going. Like, you know, I think that's what most content creators, that's the mindset I think every content creator should have. Like, don't worry about the revenue or, you know, the views or whatever. Like, you know, just do it because it's fun, and do it because, you know, if, you know, people can say such wonderful things. Okay. Okay, so we got, oh, here we go. This song's a jam. So we'll put this here, that's good. So actually, I'm not sure if I said this earlier, but actually I finally got around to putting all the stuff I got from Revo up on my wall. Actually, I just didn't get around to it until earlier this morning, but hey, it's done now. So that's that. Now I'll keep Charmy's arm there for now, his other arm, because this next bit, oh, I wish I could flip Infinite here, because like his mask is kind of like, it's not the mask with his eye, and I don't think this model has the option to have the mask removed, unfortunately. So we'll just, we'll do something similar here. We'll do something different. We'll make a little compromise, but I think it'll be okay. This one's for James. Whoops, that's his leg. Watch, oh no, that's his hips. I think I want his pelvis though, I reckon. Oh, let me see. Let me just move in here. Hips. Anyways, I got to poof off elsewhere. Gonna continue down in GTA 5 because I miss cruising around Los Santos. See you next time. No worries, Mr. Lurtback. Thank you for hanging out, and hopefully the game goes well. Intergalactic Continental Champ, running things, hyperactive and strong, pulling strings, he's the one. So he's breaking down doors, never fall away. Come on and psych yourself up, cause it's time to play. Bounce through the beats and the rhymes, cause they're here to stay. So when his world gets going, it's just hard for me to stop singing it. So I see Cutie Cat just came in. Hello, hello, good to see you. Just caught the tail end of the stream, really. But still, good, glad to see you came in. Okay, got the head here. Alright. Okay, so again, I'm trying to make him act like... Let me move his legs here. I'm trying to make it look like he's levitating here. In this world, never fear to fall. In this world, we'll compromise. Step meets the rest. Nope, that's not what. What the heck? Here it is. Again, I wish I could flip infinite round here so I could use, like, you know, the other one, but anyway. Just gonna have to suck it up and deal with it, really. I don't think I can rotate this set skin. But what's this? Oh, it just puts that on, I see. Again, oh, it has, oh, the fancy ruby glows too, that's cool. So it's like active infinite, yeah. Again, I don't use infinite often. I think the only time I used him was in my, my 30th anniversary video I did for Sonic. It was basically just a Sonic, it was just a Sonic Youth AMV. So let's see, so what do we do here? What did James look like here? Okay, so he's just kind of leaning in here, so I'll just sort of, again, I'm trying to act like he's levitating a bit, so I'll just get his calf here. So again, I actually should probably point his feet down a little bit more. Here we go. Never fear to fall, to fall. Let's see, the zebra head version of his world is my favorite. Yeah, it's a good version, Cutie Cat. I think this one's probably my favorite just because I've got a lot of nostalgia for it, but still, yeah, all versions of his world I like. Like, the zebra head one's still a gem and a half, and I mean, Crush 40's one is still good. Probably is my least favorite, but I still really like it. The werehog, Cutie Cat, that's what's up. You had to bring that up here, Michael? And yes, Cutie Cat, I am aware of that whole werehog fiasco thing. Actually, why am I giving him a fist? He's not trying to attack. I think I'm just getting... I'm getting a bit hungry now, like, 'cause it's lunchtime here in Australia, so I think, honestly, I'm just not really focused. Like, I want to get something to eat. It's okay, though. I will finish off this render. I'm not gonna just straight up abandon it. And like I said, I'll do the one I did... I'll redo the one I did with Steve, you know, off stream, and then I'll, yeah. I'll do some color grading and everything, but, you know, still. So, wait, did James put his arm around? It's not here, let's see. There's no proof there, so I'll just put his arm down by his side, to be honest, because I can't really be bothered otherwise. Here we go, shoulder. Actually, what I could do, I could probably, do it like this. Here we go. Let's see. Michael, I'm still trying to calm down from that SS4 clip that was released. Wait, what? Well, what's this about? Something that, I'm guessing something happened in the Sonic Revolution server that I'm not made aware of here. Something about... I don't know. My guess is I probably don't want to know what happened. I'm back going to do wheel choosing to get forged to fight video on my channel. It'll be fun. Oh yeah, have fun with that, Nova, with the video making. Again, I hope Forged to Fight is fun. I haven't actually played it, but yeah, I've heard good things, but I'm just not a mobile guy player. I don't really play mobile games. The only mobile games that I have well, again, I haven't played mobile games in like a hot minute, but the only ones I do kind of keep on my phone are like flight simulators, which probably shouldn't be a shock to some of you guys who have watched me for years. Like, you guys will probably know that I'm a hardcore Top Gun fan, so like, you know, that's just pretty much going to be no surprises at all. But then again, like, the last time I touched a mobile game was like 4 months ago. Yeah, Sonic Scared Stupid 4. Yeah, I had a feeling that's what it meant. Yeah, Michael was a bit confused there, but no, that's what it means. Infinite's tail is so crazy, dude. Alright, so yeah, I think that looks okay. Well, I've got to do the facial stuff first. And I mean, first off, let's get the lights in place. Up a little, and this one we'll put just right here. And again, I'll do some color grading. You know, I might actually turn the bloom off for this one. Oh, that didn't really do anything. Okay. Well, actually, then I'll back up with this one a little. That one's, it seems a little too overpowering. Bring that down a smidge. This one down a little. There we go. Actually, maybe I can bring that down a bit more. Maybe change the angle a little. Hold on. Yeah, it looks better when it's down here. Okay. So that's now just gonna do the facials. Yep. And then we should be good. Man, I'm actually kind of surprised we got through like 5 of the 6 renders in this stream. It is pretty ridiculous. Okay, you can't really see, well, of course, because the mouth is kind of like underneath his face there, but it's okay. I'll still make him smile anyway, because I was still pretty happy when this happened. You can kind of see it, that's cool. Okay, we'll do Rouge next. What is this? Oh, you're talking about what this render is? So what I've been doing, Cutie Cat, throughout the whole stream is I've been remaking renders, or remaking pictures that I got from when I went to the in-person Sonic Revolution event. So this one right now I'm doing was with the entire Sonic Song 182 team that was there. And yeah, so previously I did one earlier with my OC and Silver, so that was me and Pete. I did one with you know, I've remade the pictures I've done with me and Pete, me and Ryan, me and Emmy, and me and Jason so far. So right now I'm doing this one. And off stream, I'll do the one I got with Steve of Belina Productions. So we've got 5 of the 6 renders done, which is pretty cool. And you know, I'm actually gonna bring Rouge's eyes lids up a little further because they are quite low, if I'm honest. Here we go. There should be another one. Here we go. There we go. That looks better. So up to here. There we go. Let's see. Okay, right here. Alright. It's an animation he's designing, which we revealed soon. It's not an animation, Green TDA. This is just a render stream. Let's see. Oh, I see Boone just came in. Hey, Boone. Good to see you. Yeah, I was just explaining to Cutie Cat that I've just been redoing a bunch of renders from the in-person Revo events. You would have met some of these people too, Boone. I know you were there. Got to meet you. Oh, and Boone, I've got a special spot for that drawing you gave me as well. That's up on my wall right next to one of my Optimus Prime figures. So, yeah, it's in a very special spot. And you know what? Just this once, I'm gonna make Shadow smile. Because, you know, Vinny's a nice guy. Okay, let's see. Where's the eyelids? Here we go, right here. You often see Shadow smile like this, but nay. You can't really see his face, but nay. Or his mouth, but nay. It's just the way 3D works, unfortunately. It's kind of hard to get the angle right. Well, maybe I could bring this down a bit. Actually, you know what? Yeah, that looks better already, I think, that angle. I might just zoom it out a bit. Maybe bring it a bit closer. Here we go. Alright, yep. Actually, my OC's hand is kind of in the way there. And you know what? I'm going to give him a bit more squash and stretch. We'll go all the way out to here. No, too much. We'll just go out to, like, here a bit. There we go. Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, put him, had to make sure, I actually put all my Revo stuff up, earlier today, actually, finally. They're just kind of been sitting around on my desk for a bit. I'm like, I've got to put these things up somewhere, but it's kind of hard to find a spot here in my room, if I'm honest. Like, in one corner, I've got a shelf full of all my Transformers figures. On another corner, I've got my Top Gun shrine. Yeah, and, like, over another corner, I've got my, I got a shirt that was given to me from an Australian cricketer, so, yeah. Like, there's not a whole lot of room here in my room. I've got lots of posters and everything, so not much room. Stretch Armstrong. Kind of. Alright, here, let's get this up to about here. Yep. We'll make sure those eyelids are hidden. Actually, maybe I'll keep them slightly down because it's kind of the face. Like, that kind of looks similar to what's Nate's, how he looked when he did the picture, so. He didn't look derpy or anything, but it was just, you know, looked a bit different. So we'll go ahead and we'll give him one of these. Actually, you know what? No, we'll bring it up. There we go. And let's see. Get these up a bit higher. Yep, I realized Charmy and Infinite sort of squeezed away there at the back, but hey, I can fix that up a little bit. So we've got about 20 minutes. Oh, we've got 20 minutes over? Jesus. I didn't think it was going to take this much longer. Believe it or not, this is my first live stream I've ever been to before. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad it could be your first. So we'll just get Charmy's eyes open. Alright, and let's see. Charmy's already kind of got a good face there, but yeah, I believe that's everyone for that one. Okay, so excellent. Yeah, because I don't really need to do much more with Infinite because he's got the mask on. Okay, so we'll just do this one here. And Team 182. Okay. Export that. Alright, and I think we'll call it here for a stream. So, thank you all for coming in. I had a blast making all these. As I said at the start of the stream, I'll share these on my community post tab. And if you guys want to see, I'll share the comparisons so you guys can see the original photos. If you guys want to see them, go check me out on Twitter. And I'll probably share them on, I'll share the comparison ones as well on in some Discord servers I am in. I think that's okay in some of the servers I'm in at least. So, like, as far as I'm aware, there's nothing against, like, you know, like real images compared to other things. If there is, it's okay. I'll just put these in naturally. But yeah, so if you guys are in any Discord servers with me, like the Sonic Revolution server or whatever, you know, keep an eye out for them. I'm gonna make one more after this as well, after I've had something to eat. But yeah, so yeah, again, as always, guys, thank you all for stopping by. Oh, and one more time, there will be a new video this weekend. In relation to episode 3, as I said, I'm gonna do the blooper reel compilation. So, basically, yeah, well, so yeah, stay tuned to the channel, guys. There'll be a new video this weekend. As always, thank you for stopping by. Your support means the world to me. Came in at the very end. Yeah, sorry, Boone, you came in at the real tail end, but oh well. Hey, don't worry. You can always go back and watch the VOD. The stream will be public if you want to watch what happened earlier on. But yeah, alright. I'm starving. I gotta get something to eat, so, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.